Hello, my beautiful friends. Aquarius, how are you? This is going to be a reading for Aquarius for June the 29th to July the 5th. June 29, July the 5th for our friends Aquarius. All right, so the layout I use is very simple. 7 cards, 5 cards, 3 cards, deeper and deeper, and different messages, okay? And a yes or no at the end. Let's start. Aquarius. Let's jump right in. General reading of works. You need a personal reading. The address is at the bottom. Okay, this is the most important card as far as this level is concerned. This card here, however, is the most important card as far as the overall theme. Let's label it what you're doing here on planet Earth and your spiritual overall advice, okay? Then the 3 cards behind that or after that, that's going to represent your last 3 months. Let's see what you be up to. Okay, so Aquarius, financially, I'm going to be honest with you, you're not doing very well at all, okay? We're going to talk in a minute. So something looks like something happened here. That's Aquarius. Aquarius, did you fall for someone? Were you in a relationship and all of a sudden you met somebody else and you went crazy over it? It looks to me like you walked away from something because something, in your opinion, better walked in, and you made an immediate decision, and it didn't matter who was going to get hurt, it didn't matter how much damage, it didn't matter at all. This person, perhaps you were waiting for them, it was an immediate decision. Not only that, but you're sort of defending your move and yourself from the one person who you left behind. You made a sudden decision to leave something for something else. I'm not going to be specific for now. And it was like, I don't care. I'm going to do it. It's done. This could also be something it's happening as we speak, okay? A sudden decision to do with love. Now, the only problem is, and I don't know if the two things are associated, but you're taking a huge chance, especially if you have children with you. You're taking a huge chance because, well, you know what? No, I'm not going to say anything else about that because you're not a baby. You know what you're doing. All right, so you're leaving. Good. You're going away somewhere. Yeah, okay, so what happened is you met the person, the individual you're always waiting for. If you were not in a relationship, that's all the better. You just met your real person. You're Adam, or if you're a man, you're Eve. But if you were or are with someone, it really doesn't matter because this kind of relationship cannot be resisted. This is above the soulmate level. This is ultimate. So it doesn't really matter what happens. It doesn't matter if you have to divorce. It doesn't matter if you have to suffer a little bit financially. When you meet this type of person, you have come home. You understand what I mean? Like, oh my God, why do I feel so comfortable? The two of us, we already know one another. It feels like, yeah, we do. Well, we know one another from another lifetime or from heaven. We made this contract. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you're with. It doesn't matter how many years, how many months. It's a sudden decision. Well, let me tell you something. And I don't mean, I never talk about other people, but a neighbor of mine, I'm not mentioning any names or nothing. Perfect family, young, 40, 45, 2 beautiful children. All of a sudden, she was unemployed for 6 months. She found another job. She started working, couple of months. I mean, this is what you would think the perfect couple. Husband and wife, beautiful, calm, very polite, beautiful people, happy, never heard any fights, never heard any arguments, never heard anything. Perfect family. Very nice, nice neighbors. They bring you gifts, we bring them gifts, and so on and so forth. all of a sudden she disappears. And I don't see her for a month and a half, because I used to see her every morning, bringing the kids to school and everything. So finally I asked her husband, I said, I saw him different all of a sudden. He grew a beard and he gained that 10 or 20 pounds and he was looking down on, And I said, are you okay? Oh, no, really. What happened? I said, what is, his wife's name? Is she on holidays? No, Marco, she walked out on me. What? Whoa, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, she walked out. Yeah, I'll tell you. Don't worry. Right now, I got the kids. I can't really talk, but I'll tell you. He was like destroyed. Poor guy. So then afterwards, a week or so later, I saw him alone and I says, look, I don't want to know anything. I'm not a nosy person. All I want to say is, I understand, you don't have to say nothing, but if you need anything, let me know. If I can help you in any way, And he said, no, I'm okay. My father is coming over from overseas and my mother eventually, just the two little kids, all of a sudden. I said, geez, I thought you guys were the perfect couple. Well, she says she met her soulmate and I'm just a normal, yeah, she loves me, but it's not the same. She got a new job. I says, yeah, I know she got a new job, but all of a sudden, she met her soulmate and there's nothing anybody can, I says, there's anything anybody can do? Like, can I help in any way? No, Marco. She says she found a soulmate and she's super happy and things, she's going to do the best with the kids, but she just cannot stop thinking about this person and he loves her and she loves him. And like it was like a ton of bricks. So again, I didn't mention any names, because I understand privacy. But what I'm saying is when you meet this type of relationship, there is nothing that can hold you back. It doesn't matter even if you got to leave everything behind, the house, everything, because you're going to rebuild that anyways, because here you are. See, let's look at it this way. And I know I'm going off track. Some of you are going to say, Marco, we only want to hear the tarots. We don't care about this. You take too long. Okay, well, this is not the channel for you. This is a spirituality channel. This is a spirituality channel. This is not just tarots. Law of attraction, spirituality, life and death, and universe, God, and so on and so forth. This same for you. If you just want to know your tarots, please go somewhere else. When I feel that there is something I need to say, I will say it. It's my channel. Okay? Now, think about this. What is it that you were really, really, really looking for in life? Yeah, working, making money, a nice home, a nice toys, a family, and so on and so forth. But really, what is the number one thing we all want? Love. Because love is what God is looking for. The one thing that nobody really ever thinks about, when I do seminars and when I do the readings, personal readings, I find over and over that this very thing I'm about to tell you right now, nobody ever thinks about it. Nobody. It's been in your face forever. You should automatically know this. But nobody ever thinks about what I'm about to tell you. Listen to me. You think God is super powerful, it has everything, doesn't need nothing. You're forgetting one thing, my dear friends. God is alone. Lonely. God is dying, is suffering the pains of hell and back. He has nobody to talk to. He's not a man or a woman. He's an entity, an intelligence, an awareness. Who is he going to talk to? To his shadow? To the darkness? To the light? Who is going to share his time and things and have breakfast with and talk about their future? Who? Have you ever thought about this? God is alone. and needs love. God is not just love and needs love. So unable to find a partner of some type, is doing it internally in his imagination through us. So it implants the seed in us and says, okay, you're mini gods, you're within me. Go there and show me what love is. I don't care if you're going to be a super multi-billionaire, Elon Musk, or you're going to be a beggar in a street corner begging for money, but I want to know what love is. I want to know what love is. You know what I mean? This is why you, I, everyone, it doesn't matter how much money you have, we want love. We're not doing it for us, we're doing it for God. God gives us a blank check. You can make as much money as you want if you understand that you are part of God. Stop complaining about money and just manifest it. But you have nothing. A trillionaire, Elon Musk, trillionaire, if he doesn't have love, he has nothing. You understand? So this is why when you find this type of love, you have come home. This is what eventually we all want. This, not just any flight by night. Yeah, he's my husband, she's my wife. Yeah, that's caring. Caring for one another. I'm talking love. Would you give your life for that person? That's love. Do you understand? Not just he makes me feel good. No, love. The real thing. So when you find this, it doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter what your neighbors say. It doesn't matter what your family called you. You cannot stop thinking about that person. My apologies if I went off track. But like I said, this is not just a tarot channel. Actually, no, there's nothing to apologize about. This is a spirituality channel. So if I feel like I need to say something like this, I will. Because in the end, that helps you more than the stupid terrors, to be totally honest with you. Okay? So, let's see what we got next. All right. Exactly. So, I think some of you found somebody and there's nothing that can stop you. Some of you instead are going to be alone for a little while until they're ready. Yes, I told you there are going to be broken hearts. There's always broken hearts when we do that, right? All right, so there is going to be some broken hearts here. I mean, no pun intended. It's right here. Can I hide it? Look at this guy. This guy ain't a happy camper, right? So you're having a really passionate, really intense week. This is a general reading. It's not for everyone. Some of you say, Marco, what you talking about? I'm just here with my husband, huggy, huggy. Yeah, I know. This is a general reading. Some of you need to hear this. Some of you might have a message here. Some of you might have a message here. This is why I tell you the personal reading is a totally different story. I'm reading for, roughly speaking, 800 million Aquarius out there. So, but the point is, see, you have to look at, is Marco guessing what my situation? No, this is not about guessing, my dear friends. This is about ideas, things about life. What the message is about, when you meet this type of love, nothing can hold you back. Nothing can hold you. That's what the message is. This is not about you personally, because this is not a personal. This is about information about life. When you meet this type of love, nothing can hold you back. It doesn't matter even if you have to suffer financially. Look. So some of you are going to be alone for a little while until things clear out, until your king is ready or your queen is ready. And some will be brokenhearted. And here's love offer again. Let me pull 5 cards now. I'm not the type of reader who gives you those automatic, just bada bing, bada boom, and it's done. Next. No, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to bring information, life information. How many of you did you know? How many of you have you ever thought of the notion that God is alone? I bet you not even one. Not even one. And yet, it's been in your face all your life. Of course, God is alone, but you never thought of it, right? Well, because there is a filter. You're not supposed to know certain things until you're ready, okay? And there is some of you among there, the very religious among you, say, Marco, what are you talking about? God is not alone. God doesn't need anything. God has everything. Yeah, right. Who is he going to have breakfast with? With whom? With his sister? He has no sisters. Think about it. All right. Excuse me. Excuse me, you guys, I dropped the card. My goodness. Okay, so the money situation is going to get resolved, Aquarius. It's going to take a little while, a few weeks, a couple of months. Okay, so when you meet this person, or when you met this person, or when you will meet this person, put it this way. You're going to lose. I'm sorry. I'm talking so drastic today. I don't know why, but this is how I feel. It doesn't matter your present situation, you're going to leave everything because this person is going to give you the full package. No pun intended, okay? Don't misunderstand me. What I'm saying is love, care, the best sex you ever had in your life, everything anyone can ever imagine, you're going to get it, okay? As a couple. I mean, again, the full package. And this is a gift you're receiving from heaven. I don't know why you're receiving this gift. What have you done? What have you asked? What have you manifested? But you manifested, let me give you an example. This is strictly SCXUAL. This is an incredible love. A lot of couples have this very Puritan, but none of this. Meaning, and the thing is, if anybody tells you, oh, I'm not interested in it, yeah, right. Just stop lying, please. And this is why a lot of cheatings happen because, I'm talking cheatings, I'm not talking leaving, I'm talking cheatings. A lot of people say, oh yeah, my wife, she's the best wife in the world. She cooks for me, she cleans the house, she looks after the kids, but there's no excitement in the bedroom. I have to have somebody else on the side just for that. And a lot of women, believe me, I counsel a lot of women, actually more women than men. And you know how many women tell me I'm having an affair because my poor husband, yeah, he's nice. He brings home the bacon and everything, but the poor guy is always tired and he comes home and he goes to sleep. I'm getting old. I mean, I'm getting 45, 50, 60 sometimes. And, I only have so much. So, I have a friend on the side. Okay, well, that's exactly what happens. And then we have the other end of the scale where there's just that and no affection, no love, no care. Well, this type of relationship, Aquarius, you got both. So you don't need anybody else. You got you're nice, you're polite, and you are beautiful. When people visit your friends, oh, you guys are so nice together. Oh my God, look at you, so gentle. Yeah, and you're thinking you should see what we did the last night in the bedroom. Gentle? Yeah, right. You know how many ropes we have under the bed and how many toys we have under the bed or in the drawers? They have no idea, right? So this is what I'm saying. This is the full package, the full package. So this is why when you get into something like this, you stop looking. You don't need anything else anymore. Do you know what I mean? Ah, my God. It's heaven sent. So congratulations. And you're going to end up getting married. So this is the full package. Everything you have. And you're going to be extremely lucky. And this is going to be an extremely lucky relationship. I know it's a hard decision you had to make. I understand that. I understand. And I hope there's no children involved. I hope. Really, I hope. But you know what? You are set. You have it made. You need nobody else after this. Okay? Now, it's a wake-up call. You really, it's one of those things Perhaps a month before, a week before, you say, oh, we never gonna break up. No, we have everything. Beautiful house, beautiful family, cars, work, we making money. We are never gonna break up. And all of a sudden, it hits you like a train, like a freight train. Say, oh my God, I was missing 90%. There's nothing you can do. So you're gonna be on the defensive. You're dreaming about this day and night. It is a wake-up call. It is something you, perhaps you desired, perhaps you hoped, perhaps whatever it is. Look, you guys, this is a night and day decision, changes everything for you. Prepare to be a new person, Aquarius. You're going to be a new person altogether, okay? There's nothing you can do. Enjoy. Well, you are enjoying it, for sure. It's going to take you like the wind. There is nothing you can do, okay? So I don't know if it already happened or it's going to happen. Now, signs you might be dealing with. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius yourself, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, and maybe Sagittarius, maybe. Okay? 1 and 2. Nothing you can do about it. You got struck by lightning, literally speaking. Keep an open mind. Love yourself first. So it's telling you, in the end, you have to look after yourself, okay? And what do we have here? You were the best thing in my life. This is what probably your ex is telling you. Legal matters, well, they're going to sue you, of course. That's normal, isn't it? They don't care about did they do their job or did they give you what you were dreaming about. No, they don't care. Oh, I'm going to sue you. You're leaving me, I'm going to sue you. So they're going to tell you, you're the best thing in my life, but I'm going to sue you. So that's a normal human reaction. So what are you going to do? Okay, yeah, sue me, no problem. What are you going to do? I mean, you can't kill me, Sue me, go ahead, All right. Think of your question. Yes. The answer is yes. Okay, my dear friends, final remarks. There is really not much to say. I already said everything. When you have this type of relationship, there's nothing you can do. So you might as well put your heart in peace and go through the torture that's going to be placed, because the person you leave behind, they're going to make you pay, of course. Been there, done that. There's nothing you can do, okay? So all the best to you, and enjoy the ride, and no pun intended, okay? See you guys very soon. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.